A lot of people has been asking me to make owo, so here we are, guys. So here is my goat meat. I'm going to be using goat meat, and here is my chopped onions. I use half onions, and here is my dry pepper, and here is my salt. I just had a little salt because of the potash, and here is my one seasoning cube. So now I'm going to be adding water to it to allow it to cook very well. Then we need tomatoes, dry fish, onions, lots of onions, and you can add crayfish. So there is no owo without crayfish and onions. These are two very powerful ingredients you should not play with: onions and lots of crayfish. So you can use just fish, you can use just meat, it's your choice. So I'm going to be adding a little dry fish to my meat. So the goat meat is cooked now. You see it looks soft, right? So now it's ready. So it's time for us to blend everything together: the tomatoes, the crayfish, and make sure everything is washed and clean. So blend everything together. So I'm not adding pepper to this because there is already pepper in the water I used to steam the meat. So guys, how are you all doing? I hope fine. Thank you guys for the support. So a lot of people have been asking me to make owo, so I just want to show you guys how you can make owo. This is typical BENIN food. Yeah, it's called potash soup, but in our dialect we call it owo. You can use it for yam, you can use it for a lot of things. You can use it for plantain, even some use it for garri, so even use it for eba, but I only use it for two things: yam and plantain. So after you add tomatoes, everything will blend to the water, and you're going to add everything you need to add, but don't add salt. Do you know why? Because potash carries salt, like it's salty. So that is why most people, after they make owo, they will find that they add little salt, but the food is salty. That's because potash itself is with salt. So now we're adding our dry runs. So another thing, if you want to make owo, make sure you use as much tomatoes as you can, onions and crayfish, because you see it's very much now, but by the time we are done, you will find out that it's very little. To be very little. So here is, I'm adding crayfish to it. So know that I like crayfish, and crayfish is very important when you're making owo. Trust me guys, if you want really to enjoy it. So, and I know 3 ways you can make owo: with tomatoes and onions. I will also be showing you guys how you can make it with just onions. So here is my teaspoon of potash I'm adding to it. So because this potash I'm using is not the strong one. If it's the strong one, I will be adding half teaspoon, but it's 2 types. That shiny one is the strongest, but this one is not the shiny type. Then it's like that powdered one, so it's not that strong. So that is why I add a teaspoon to just be perfect for one blender. You see what I said? So now it's almost ready. You see there's no water in it anymore. You have to allow it to dry. Don't add garri to it, guys. After it dry, you take it down, allow it to cool. If you want your owo to be thick and beautiful, you allow your tomato sauce to get cold first before you add your oil. So after you add oil, just don't have any quantity of oil you have to add. As you're doing it, just turn it. If it's not enough, you add to it. You see the color, guys, it's so beautiful. So now if you notice it, I didn't add salt to it. So if you're making your owo, before you add salt to it, be sure to finish making it completely. Then you test it, you try it. If it's not okay with the salt, if salt is not okay, you can add to it, but don't add to it before you add potash. If not, your owo will be too salty. So guys, just wait for it. I'm going to be showing you guys 3 types of owo with groundnut. Yes guys, with groundnut and with onions, and this is with tomatoes. All right, so there's another I will make with just groundnut. I will make another one with just onions. Alright, thank you so much, and I hope to see you in our next video. Bye for now.